Name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Lions. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going over the top. Catch and stride inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain. And up with a 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Cougars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Crawford. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, a short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, BYU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Sun Devils offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes his transfer sophomore running back. Great young back that they are really excited about the big things he can bring to this offense. First carry of the season for this transfer. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like there's always something that
makes a grab and room to run. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Finds us back in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, looking for the completion. hauls it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Lindsey. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll give it to Robinson. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. It's Lindsey. They'll knock him down for a loss of a...
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown ASU. Extra point here will tie the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quickly out to the tight end. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Looks as if BYU will have a first.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Back to throw, it's Crawford. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a second and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Working that left side now. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Unloads it left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. Almost came up with a turnover. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. And he got smacked just as he pass, it's incomplete. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where the Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Bowman. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Sun Devils are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Has it! There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown! connection on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lindsey. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some...
Caught, and he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Lindsey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. The Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's...
Makes the grab, and got enough space. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's passed. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And wings it incomplete.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the... Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to
throws toward the end zone. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The run inside. It's Lindsey. He just carries him. Into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Gets the first himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late.
Snags it, and he's...
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. You got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And they'll get... The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Will use their first time out here. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout taken by BYU at second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need... Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it